If you don't include these in your diet, you are just not with it. You literally need these foods in your diet. I don't know what else you could possibly need other than these. Acne is so prevalent, especially in the Western civilization. And it's actually labeled as a disorder, like a legit disorder, but it is definitely treatable. And when you just observe around the world, people in the East or any non-Western society, there's actually studies tracking that there's so much more people that have acne compared to non-Western. So you can't help but think that most likely comes down to diet and lifestyle, because adolescents in the West, they are 79% to 95% affected from acne. There's quite a bit of foods that can clog the pores and make sebum production more so, or create buildup. So definitely check out my last video of foods not to eat or to be more mindful of in moderation. But there's a study from 2006 to 2016 that prior to 2006, there's been a 10% increase over the 10 years of people suffering with acne. So I can only imagine it's probably gonna increase another 10% 10 years from now. Acne is a chronic skin condition that goes through the process of follicular hyperkeratization, and that is basically a rapid shedding of skin cells, which leads to a clumping of cells which provide a thick layer that's not easily removed, so that results to clogged pores. So we will get into the foods. These foods can help speed up the healing process on the skin, and that can actually prevent or cure and reverse acne. So the first food is foods containing probiotics. I'm going to say the first most important thing, because that was honestly I've been trying to figure out for so long, because I struggled with acne for like 4 years, and my acne was so bad. I literally had deep cystic acne that my pores were so clogged, and I feel like I was just messed up from the inside out. So when I finally figured out that probiotics was the main cause of my acne, I literally was so happy. Gut health is probably the most important thing when it comes to acne and any skin condition, like even eczema. Okay, so I'm gonna make a fresh batch of coconut water kefir while I talk over this, cause I definitely need a new batch. This stuff is really old. So once you have a clean jar, I'm just gonna write the recipe on top. I'll also link down below an in-depth coconut kefir recipe video dedicated. But if you have a loss of microbiodiversity in the gut, then it can lead to chronic inflammation. Also, another thing, definitely stay away from antibiotics, because antibiotics, that's gonna be very counterproductive. If you were to consume antibiotics while consuming probiotics, I feel like, again, especially in the Western civilization, I don't know what everywhere else, but Western civilization consumes way too much antibiotics. And I don't know if this has to do with like you getting sick and then going to the doctor just to get antibiotics to temporarily mask the underlying problem, which can be solved through food possibly, or lifestyle. But antibiotics will mess up the immune system, so you will actually get sicker quicker. But short term, it might help and get rid of the bad bacteria, but then as soon as you stop antibiotics, the bad bacteria comes rushing back. So without probiotics to replenish the antibiotics, like literally your skin is going to hate you. But the skin is commonly referred to the external reflection of what is going on internally in the GI tract. So if you have an inflamed gut, chances are it's going to show or a bunch of inflammation on your skin, aka pimples or even rashes, again eczema. But a healthy skin flora contributes to having a healthy acid mantle on the skin, and probiotics increase the production of ceramides on the skin, which is amazing. Ceramides promote hydration and nourishes the skin, and also probiotics help insulin sensitivity. Keep in mind, stress can definitely affect the quality of the skin's microbiome or gut. So stress can increase inflammation on the gut. But yeah, your gut is basically like a second brain. If you don't have a healthy gut, then you might not even have a healthy mind. Like you might be in a bad mood, you might feel tired or fatigued all the time. Like I personally, ever since starting probiotics, my mood literally, I felt so much better, and I just drink the rest. Is so good. But anyway, the next thing is vitamin A. To get an actual result, to see visible results on vitamin A, doctors usually recommend 10,000 IUs a day, but since it is a fat-soluble vitamin, you probably want to be mindful. You probably don't want to do that all the time. Definitely do your own research and ask your own doctor, but it's only been tracked that 10,000 IUs a day actually does a difference, but that's quite a bit. Yeah, it helps reduce the hyperkeratization, helps break down the skin cells or that like nasty layer, but also keep in mind that tretinoin can do the same thing. So that's why I like applying tretinoin on top of the skin and then just having vitamin A through food and not pills. I just prefer it that way. But vitamin A helps with immune health, reproductive health, eye health, skin health, obviously. But things like sweet potatoes are so amazing for vitamin A. Sweet potatoes, you can just put in everything, put in a salad, put in your sandwich, literally just eat it. Like just eat them. They're so good for your skin to have nice and glowy skin. And also carrots. Carrots are super good in beta carotene, vitamin A as well, and also dark leafy greens. But yeah, just eat a bunch of vegetables that have vitamin A. You will be thanking yourself later on. But the next thing is omega-3. So I personally wouldn't encourage the fish version of omega-3. I personally encourage the Karen Phytoplankton, because if you just consume phytoplankton, then you're not going to be risking the mercury or toxic metal toxicity or poisoning from fish, because fish actually get their omega-3s from phytoplankton, which I never knew. But if you want the most healthiest, most strongest, potent form of omega-3, then get the phytoplankton straight from the source, and the fish will thank you for that, your body will thank you for that, the environment, everything. Your skin is going to look amazing. And literally it's just simple green powder like this. I don't know if you can see it. Anyway, I'll like make it in a drink on screen. But yeah, I consume this stuff every single morning and night on an empty stomach, because also fish is super full of saturated fat, and food high in fat, you obviously want to have healthy fats like avocados, nuts, and seeds, but you want to definitely limit your fat though, especially if you have acne, because that can promote more sebum production. And again, healthy fats, I love them. I literally eat them every single day, but again, in moderation, and also the type of fats. So again, avocados, nuts, and seeds are probably the healthiest. You can eat flax seeds. Honestly, those are really good because those also have a form of omega-3 in them. But yeah, there's been a study group where they took a bunch of people that have a bunch of acne for 10 weeks. They shoved some omega-3s up them, consuming a bunch of omega-3s, and by the end of the 10 weeks, their acne drastically reduced, because again, omega-3 get rid of inflammation on the skin. And it's also good for mental health and just brightening up your mood overall and energy. But it's not just omega-3 that's in this. There's actually also coenzymes, which is good for youthful skin, B12, selenium, antioxidants. Like this also is a super intense anti-aging thing. This has over 75 nutrients to promote just glowing, healthy, and younger looking skin too. So yeah, it's like a literally win-win-win. And I think there's actually a sale going on. It's gonna end very, very soon. Oh my gosh, okay, I just read my email. For Canadian customers, it's only $10 for a whole pouch of Karen Phytoplankton. So definitely stock up, because it ends May 7th, which literally ends tomorrow. Today's Thursday, right? I just checked. It's gonna be back to original pricing. Both are free shipping, I believe, but for the States, it's 40% off and free shipping. That will last until May 15th. So yeah, it's gonna end very soon. So I'm gonna put the code here. This stuff is so cheap right now, so definitely stock up while you still can. I mean, even at regular price, it's so much cheaper anyway than eating fish regularly, because this lasts you so long, you don't need much of it. So it's still cheap either way. But yeah, when my acne was super inflamed and full of scarring, the probiotics definitely got rid of my acne, but phytoplankton was actually super good for healing up the skin recovery and skin healing of the scars. Like as soon as I started taking this, my scars literally just like vanished. It's so quick. So that's how healing this stuff is. Yeah, the next thing is zinc. So a healthy dose is like 20 to 25 milligrams. It's recommended to take it with a multivitamin supplement, so you're getting kind of like a whole spectrum of minerals, not just the zinc, but it improves digestion, it's super detoxifying, reduces inflammation. Yeah, it helps with hair, skin, and nails, and it increases again overall energy. I feel like all of these do, but I would say zinc definitely does help with redness on the skin, and if you do have any active pimples, it can help calm it down. So yeah, super good for acne. And then the next thing is bamboo extracts. This stuff is so amazing. Again, I mix the bamboo with the phytoplankton every single morning and night. I literally cannot live without any one of those. But the bamboo powder I have, it's derived from stems, so you can consume it in a capsule form, a powder form. Again, it's all the same as long as it's from stems. But bamboo is amazing for rebuilding joints. It's good again for hair, skin, and nails. It's really good actually after a workout, because it helps heal muscles, joints, bones. Like it literally just builds you up. It's super good for having elastic skin. But bamboo contains this thing called silica. Bamboo is the strongest form of silica. It's more stronger than even horsetail, and definitely stronger than honestly any collagen supplement out there. Tubs sold as collagen products, they're actually like treated as protein in your body. So it's probably good after a workout and stuff, but it actually doesn't make your own collagen, and silica is the only thing, and vitamin C. Those are like the two main big things that actually produce human collagen in your body. So yes, definitely bamboo silica is just so good, but it improves elasticity. It just improves a more firmer looking skin and more youthful looking skin all around. So if you're concerned of wrinkles or something, then that's something definitely to consider. Same with the Karen Phytoplankton. I mean, honestly, same with all of these. Like these literally are the building blocks for skin, all the foods I just mentioned. So not just good for acne, but also good for just overall skin elasticity, longevity. But bamboo also improves immune immune system, even digestion. It also, again, helps detoxify the body. But also random stuff that also have silica, green beans, apparently, red bell peppers, and also a lot of nuts and even apples. Yeah, ever since I started taking this, it definitely takes a little while to see results, just like any other supplement or skincare even for that matter. But I definitely see my skin look more bouncier and radiant looking and brighter. Yeah, I usually mix the bamboo and then this, again, first thing in the morning, last thing at night. It's so amazing. And then like also probiotics I take in the evening too, because you want to take probiotics whenever your stomach acids are super low. So that's first thing in the morning or last thing at night. And also in addition to the probiotics, you definitely want a high fiber diet. So a lot of fruits and vegetables. Definitely pick which ones are right for you. Some people are not good when they eat like tomatoes or acidic like fruits or vegetables. So everyone's different. Maybe eat more dark leafy greens if that's your vibe, or more fruit. Again, whatever you want, because no matter what, any fruits and vegetables you consume is a prebiotic. Any fiber containing food or supplement is pretty much a prebiotic. So the prebiotics will help amplify and like increase better results with the probiotics you take. Because if you're taking a bunch of probiotics and you're not having prebiotics in your food, then they're not going to work as well. Just like if you consume a bunch of prebiotics and you're not consuming any probiotics, you're not really gonna see any results at all. You need both in conjunction, because I was eating like the most strictest, like healthiest diet, at least I thought. Again, basically just fruit and vegetables, making sure I get all of my nutrients, like all of it, right? Like I wasn't deficient in anything, but yet I still had acne because I didn't even think to add probiotics in my diet. So yeah, that's how important probiotics are. Definitely check out my video of foods and what not to eat, and definitely subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Okay, peace.